Hello, Capricorns. This is your mid-month reading, mid-month love reading for the month of August 2016. And I've done this spread after shuffling the cards. And the story I'm seeing here, or one of the possible stories that could be interpreted here, is that if you're in a relationship, you may be caught in a cycle where there's continuous fighting. So consistent fighting. And these battles may not be that intense. And they might keep sort of, there's always a resolution at the end of the fight. So the fight always cools down, and you and your partner are able to kind of be objective and move past this fighting, move past the argument. But it seems like this might be a continuous cycle. So it may be that the times of harmony in your relationship are diminishing in comparison to the times of arguments and tension and battles. But it seems like these battles quickly escalate and very quickly deflate. And then there's a recovery period, and then they quickly escalate, quickly deflate. And it seems like these battles are not about anything too serious. But I think the challenge is that you feel a burden as a result of this cycle or this pattern or just the way that things are right now. And it may even be that you seem to always, someone in the relationship, and I feel like it might be you, but somebody feels like they're the ones who always have to be the bigger person and resolve this fight. But I'm especially feeling like if you are in a relationship, you may be feeling like it's getting hard. Okay, I don't really know why there are so many readings with these I don't want to say negative messages. I think the messages are actually positive because the outcomes are always really good. But I think that a lot of signs this month are dealing with some heavy issues. So please, I apologize. It's really, I just don't want to lie about what I see in the cards. So if this doesn't apply to you, then maybe this isn't a message that you need to hear. But I'm definitely getting the sense that somebody is really tired of a relationship that just seems to lack harmony. And I'm also getting that you guys move on from your arguments with your partner, but the main issue behind the arguments is not being taken care of, and it's sort of like everything is being glazed over because you are so looking forward to moving on with your partner and going to the next step, and that there's this driving force carrying you two together to a destination, and it feels like you don't have time to consistently be fighting, but these fights are still happening, and it's really causing a burden. And in the recent past, it may be that you or maybe your partner is really just confused about the options that they have, and they may have had a history of not being able to commit. And it may be that if you are with somebody now, that you are still, that maybe you like to peek at other people that you are interested in. But this doesn't seem like a very strong influence to me. In the distant past, you may have felt like you're indecisive about relationships, or you're never fully committed to somebody because either something happens or you have get your eye on somebody else and you it's sort of like this it's sort of like you've had many phases where you're in a partnership and you're sort of like is this really worth it? Should I really do this? Is this a good idea? Etc., etc. And it seems like in the immediate future, there may be either a job offer or some kind of an offer, or maybe an exciting person coming in that distracts you or distracts your partner. And it may lead to somebody being treated unfairly if you allow this to happen, or if this person allows it to happen. And it seems to me like you will, it seems like maybe the relationship you're in now, if you are in a relationship, is probably not going to be a long life commitment. And it feels like it will end and it won't be that painful. I think you'll get over it pretty quickly because I think you're already maybe getting a little tired of the burden. Like, you're not done yet. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you're done yet. But it may be that this commitment and this sort of future together that you kind of created with your partner, it may not come through. Or at least it may not come through if someone in the relationship doesn't really communicate properly and avoid being distracted by either other people or other job opportunities that maybe are not even that good and are not worth sacrificing the relationship for. Um, for your external influences, I feel like somebody is maybe trying to get away with something that is not coming to light yet. And you hope, like, whatever situation you're in, you really hope that you will be able to kind of maintain this promise, maintain the vision of the relationship. But it seems like the relationship might be on a sort of an immature ground thus far. And it's probably not going to lead to something very stable. But in the future, you will have emotional fulfillment. But it may not be with this person. And it may be, I feel like the cards are saying that you might need some time to yourself alone. And if you're single, it's saying that you need to make decisions about your life that affect your relationships. Decisions that are objective and that are rigid and that are well thought through. And you need to commit to something. So basically a certain path. Or again, this could be your partner who needs to do this. I don't feel that the relationship is ending now, and I don't think it will probably end anytime soon. Because I feel like the lesson, or the karmic lesson, or the whatever you need to take away from this relationship is not yet gained by you. So I think that you're going to hang around for a little bit longer. And if you're single, I feel like you may be single for a little bit longer, but eventually you will find emotional fulfillment if you let go of this indecision. So that's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you tune in to next month's video. Thank you.